I want to give you 6 business hacks from a CEO. Recently, I was speaking at a business event in Park City, Utah, and I was in a room full of CEOs and entrepreneurs, and I broke down 6 tips, 6 business hacks that I want to make sure I share with you. The first, you probably heard it, but it's so true, is to hire slow and fire fast. Too many times we're in such a rush because we have such a need that we need people, that we pick the first person that we come across. Or even worse, we pick a person that we already know. And too many times I find small business owners or entrepreneurs are thinking about, hey, I got this position open. Who do I know in my circle that can fill that position? What I want to share with you is that even if you know somebody in your circle that could fill that position, they should still be competing against people from the outside so that you can have the person that's best for the actual job. So again, you've heard it before, but I want you to really internalize this and get it down. You need to be hiring slow and firing fast. And the fire fast part comes because when you have people that aren't a part of your culture or they can't do the job you hired them to do, it really puts baggage on the entire team, so you got to get them out of there and replace them with somebody that can actually do the work. My next hack is I want you to give the most value possible for lowest possible cost. That's going to make you more profitable in the end, and we're going to talk about that in just a second. But when you think about it, this is what I want you to be focused on. I want you to offer things that have a high perceived value, but again, don't cost you a lot of money. What's that thing that may cost you $5, $10, $25, but you can easily attach a price to it of $100, $200, $1,000 to $2,000? What's the thing that may cost you $5,000 to deliver, but you can put a $25,000 or $30,000 price tag on it? Those are the things that'll make you win in business when it comes to numbers. But you gotta stay focused on making sure that you're not spending more than you should be spending in order to deliver what you need to deliver. Another example of this are digital assets. Because once you make a digital asset, your cost to produce it is done, and your cost to fulfill it is pretty much zero. Even though I may have a course, I may have a program, I may have something digital that I can attach a $100, $1,000, $10,000 value to, the most I have to pay when I send it out is pennies on a dollar, because that's how much it costs to send an email. The next hack is I want you to reinvest in your business. Too many times I'm seeing people steal profits from the business to enhance their personal lifestyle. And that's cool to a degree, but when your business needs money to grow, your business needs money to thrive, what's not going to help is the car you drive or the home you live in. So at some point, we got to get laser focused and say, how big do I want to build this business? And in order to build the business the way I've dreamed about, number one, I got to reinvest back into the business. And it's not just also money, it's also your time. How are you reinvesting your time that you get back into the business to make it grow further, faster? Another hack I want to share is that you have to take risk. Now, too many times I'm finding entrepreneurs that are risk averse, right? They just don't want to take the risk that's required to hit the next level. But at the same time, they're saying, I want to be a 7-figure business owner. It's tough to be a 7-figure business owner if you're only taking 6-figure risk. And a good way I want you to look at it through this lens is I want you to see, hey, you know what? If I want to grow, if I want to take a dramatic chance, if I want to have a dramatic launch and I want to make $100,000 or maybe $500,000 in the launch that I'm doing, are the activities that you're putting into it risky enough to make those things happen? Now, when I'm talking about risk, I'm also talking about calculated risk. I'm not talking about losing your house, losing your car, and not being able to provide for your family, but I'm talking about specific strategic things that we can do, that if everything works out, the way we win will be huge. If you can do everything and everything works perfectly, but that's only giving you an incremental change, you're not taking enough risk and the risks aren't large enough. The fifth is I want you to set goals. And when I talk about goals, a lot of people set revenue goals. One of the things we do in our business, we also set profit goals. We want to end the year making this much revenue, but we want to do it at this actual percentage of profit. When you're focused, not just on the top line, but the bottom line, you'll have exponential increase on your business, and it'll make it much more attractive for whatever that next step is. And last but not least, I want you to borrow money before you need it. You should have a line of credit. You should have some credit cards in your business name. You should have capital ready to go in case and in chance an opportunity comes up. Too many times I'm seeing entrepreneurs, when they have an opportunity, are unable to jump on it because they had a bad month financially, because things slowed down in the marketplace. And oftentimes when you need money the most will be the hardest opportunity for you to actually get it. So I want you to get access to capital, get access to money before you actually need it. To learn more about what I just told you about, I want you to make sure you subscribe to the channel, because we're offering more insight and information just like that on a regular basis. Also want to make sure you get a free copy of my book, Traffic, Sales, and Profit at www.freetspbook.com.